Miriam and I load up the Can-Am Spyder for another odyssey, this time to Quebec, Canada. This trip will be about 3,500 miles or 5,600 kilometers and take us through 9 states and a border crossing to our neighbors to the north. We are calling this trip North by Northeast. Okay, Miriam, are you ready for this day?
You know, I just have this sense that Mother Nature isn't finished with us, John. It was quite a storm last night, and the radar is not looking too good, is it?
Well, keep it in perspective. Everything we've trained for, planned for, was for the day.
And I have on every piece of gear I own, and including my rain pants, which I rarely wear. And so I feel a little bit like the Michelin lady or man, the Michelin person. And I'm not sure I could swing my leg around the seat, but I'm going to do my best. So,
the only thing I do not want to experience today is lightning and extremely heavy rain where I can't see the road.
yeah, that's true.
All right, let me finish my walk after I video you getting on the Spyder. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Goodness gracious. But aside from the weather, it was a lovely stay here. David and Dory are very hospitable and welcoming and nice folks.
Oh, beyond nice. I wish we had time to hang around and chat more.
Yeah.
Him being a former pilot, instructor pilot, law enforcement officer, we had so much in common. We could have sat and had a great time, but I mean, mentally think that I've checked everything off the box.
Well, and this dirt road, what is it, about a quarter mile up to the house, may be a bit swampy this morning after the heavy rain we had last night. So the rain did wash off the grit, but I suspect we'll soon be covered in grit again.
Our goal today is Hartford, Connecticut, and I am doing something we seldom ever do when traveling, is we do not have hotel reservations. We're going to Hartford, Connecticut. That is our checkpoint for today. And I got to plug that into the GPS. When we get to the end of the driveway, I'll plug it in. Just because the rain is so unpredictable today, it looks like we may encounter extremely heavy rain and lightning, in which case we're stopping. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking my pants to see what their status is.
I thought you had passed out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off track. No.
I don't want to spend $200 for a hotel room we don't get to stay in. Yeah. So, you always, for those of you who go, but John, you always have a plan. Well, that is our plan. We have thought about it, and we decided that is the strategy we will employ today.
This is a pretty town, and we enjoyed, yesterday we managed to bum around town before the rain started, which was good.
Yeah, I mean, last night we experienced hail, a torrential rain that actually woke me up.
Well, we don't need sunscreen today. I don't think we need sunglasses either. That's nice.
When we take our trips, we think about what if scenarios that could pop up. Chief among them is what if we need to get home quickly because of a family-related problem.
Yeah.
So we had thought through some of the options, and good thing we did. We were in Maine, winding down the Maine portion, and looking forward to looking forward to a nice leisurely ride back home. And then
one text message changes everything. So, you know, I, like many of you, I am fortunate enough to have my parents in my life, and they're at an age where health is a big concern. And when we saw my parents before we left on the trip, they were doing great. They live independently, you know, still active, driving, all of those good things. But my sister communicated, and it happened to be that meltdown day in Maine, that there was a change in my dad, and that he wasn't able to walk unassisted. He had stopped driving and even turned the finances over to my mom. So this was cause for concern for me, more so than a health diagnosis, because it was so, you know, that's not my dad at all. He's very much a pilot in command kind of guy, if you want to say. So it just, while it wasn't required that we go home immediately, I just thought it would be prudent to head that way. So we talked about it, because you were willing to put me on a plane and have me go home and while he continued the trip. But I really didn't want to leave you like that. So we came up with a compromise, and that was to
sit in front of the computer on Google Maps and hit the route home. We avoided the major cities, so we thought, New York City, Baltimore, Washington, and skirted around it.
Boston.
In Boston, but unfortunately the route did take us to a section of New York which was called
the Cross Bronx Expressway.
The Cross Bronx Expressway. That was exciting. Many of you have ridden Tail of the Dragon. We've ridden the Cross Bronx Expressway on the Spyder.
And I think once was quite enough. Thank you very much.
One of the things that the Northeast gets right are interstate rest stops. This is an I-95 rest stop. McDonald's, convenience store, gas station. Yeah. Started on the New Jersey Turnpike. We got our ticket, and you turn your ticket in at the end, and it gives you the bill. And Miriam, how much did we pay for the toll for the pleasure of driving the New Jersey Turnpike? Well, if there's ever a reason not to come back to New Jersey, there's another one. There's the line. We're home. We're home. Back in Virginia. It's good to be going home. You know, travel is phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's what we live for. But I fear we can never be full-time RVers because we love home so much. As we cross the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel into Virginia Beach, we wind down this asphalt odyssey. I find that I'm experiencing several emotions simultaneously. Stress about the well-being of family members, satisfaction of a goal achieved, relief from the stress of the trip, gratitude for Miriam, who pushed me to go places I probably would never have gone by myself due to the language barriers, and gratitude that we're even able to do this trip at all. Our tagline is Asphalt Odyssey. It's a metaphor for the journey of life. The Encyclopedia Britannica defines an odyssey as a long journey with a series of experiences that gives knowledge and understanding to the traveler. And sometimes those experiences are adversity. We have found that working through the adversity together to resolve the issues strengthens our relationship and makes us better human beings. I think that's one of the reasons why we're here.
And good news too. My dad is doing much better, even driving a little bit again, which makes me feel reassured. So you just life happens. You have to be prepared to be responsive.
Yep.
But sometimes it's a hard call.